And welcome back. Today we're going to do a playthrough of Surface Tension. That's the last mission in the Solanae Dyson Sphere episodes. So let's get right into it. A little bit of a loading screen here.
Welcome to the Delta Quadrant. I will admit that I did not expect to be here with Voyager. It is agreeable. Thank you for agreeing to attend this conference and supporting my position on the Undine. However, reaching a consensus today will be difficult. Many different agendas were represented today. I will speak to you in person shortly to log out.
Welcome to the Solanae Dyson Sphere. Please lean down to ease coordinates.
Sorry for the dead air. Just wanted the cutscene to play through, so let's just get the scanning of the materials out of the way. Go. Commander Jirok. A friend of mine created a tune and modeled her exactly off of Commander Jirok. I think he's got a thing for her. I'm not going to mention who it was, Derek, so
I'm glad
let's
to
just
have
go
you
through
here.
and watch.
This conference is a significant opportunity for our people. But given our relatively new position, I feel it can be hard to get the other galactic powers to see us as anything more than helpless refugees. That needs to change. Please follow me to the conference room. I have a feeling we have a long day ahead of us.
I made my Riemann look like a TNG circa TNG Romulan. Not a really big fan. It kind of looks like they're wearing a bed comforter on them. They just poked holes for the head and sewed sleeves together. I don't know, it doesn't look all that great. So let's change the outfit to... Yeah, that's even worse. Tal Shiar. Kinda better. But now let's just... Okay, well here's the 24th. Oh yeah, you already saw that. And Nemesis, but I added the shoulder pads and the chest piece. So it kind of looks boring with just that. So let's talk to the Vulcan, Mr. Vulcan.
It is my sincere hope that the Romulan Republic will join the galactic community in addressing the threat posed by the Undine. This is also an opportunity to open dialogues regarding other pertinent matters. I would recommend assisting your co-counsel while we complete our final preparations. The talks will begin shortly.
The lighting isn't great. It's fine for these guys, but not for the pro-counsel.
I have some concerns about this conference, but I am sure that you will be able to relay them. My only goal is to ensure that our people's desires are not overlooked. I would be gratified if you would assist me with the following issues. What transpires at this conference may not be accurately represented later. In order to prevent other parties from abrogating their agreements, place recording devices so the Republic will have its own records of what transpires here.
Yeah,
This
even
will
though
not
they're
only
the
protect
Republic,
Romulans,
they still act like
it will protect
Romulans.
our allies. As a neutral party with full records, this conference should not be a new source of conflict for the Klingons and Federation. The other groups here will have their own secret goals. Please monitor communications so that the Republic is not surprised by any of their demands. You should be able to use one of the consoles set up for the conference.
Okay, let's zoom you in. Okay, it doesn't say which is which, but I'm assuming these are the listening device places. And that would be monitor communications, so clockwise. Now let's switch it up and go anti-clockwise. I could run through the middle, but oh, what the hell, let's do it. Am I able to talk to any of these people? Guess not. The Zindi. Probably wondering what the hell was that sound or that voice. I was trying to mimic what the Zindi delegate would say or have said in the Federation version or the Klingon version, but I completely forgot what he said, so I sounded like a tool. Which isn't very far from the truth, so let's be honest. Okay, what I like to do with these is just go all the way to the bottom, increase, then check
No
each one.
signs of Tal Shiar infiltration, but we'll keep checking internal logs.
Do the same thing on Bajor.
For conference security, we don't want the Romulans to think that we're...
And I found it. I don't know what species that was. Oh, materials. They can wait for me. Okay, Mr. Vulcan, what
The
have you got to
delegates have
say?
all arrived. The presentation will begin shortly. You have some time to familiarize yourself with the other ambassadors.
Oh,
and their
now I
positions.
get to speak to them.
I suggest that you do so.
Now let's hear what the Zindi delegate has to say.
The Zindi are here to support Admiral Tuvok's call for cooperation.
Doesn't he sound
We
like a
know what
pompous
tragedies befall a people who are being manipulated by
tosser?
outsiders, as we once were. The Undine's lies and manipulation remind us of the Sphere Builders, whose deceptions led us to make one of the greatest mistakes in our history. There are 5 races on my world. We all know reaching a consensus can be difficult, but the Zindi are living proof that if we put aside animosity, our differences can make us stronger.
The
The
long-winded
Federation's position is quite clear. We believe the only way to
Bag of air.
safeguard the future of the Alpha and Beta quadrants is for all of the galactic powers to behave as reasonable entities and work together to oppose those who would threaten our worlds. It doesn't matter if that threat comes from the Undine, the Borg, or the Iconians. The response is the same.
yeah, that was unexpectedly brief.
The Romulan Republic has thus far proven to be a fairly reliable ally. If you wish to continue to make a positive impression on the Empire,
he's
when you
doing whatever he
speak
can
with
for the
other
Remans, too,
delegates,
so.
you should underscore the severity of the threat posed by these shapeshifters. You are familiar with the machinations of the Tal Shiar. Imagine if they had the ability to appear as anyone at any time. That is the danger of the Undine.
And for all you pronounce it Undine, yeah.
We will have an opportunity to take a leadership role here. Our knowledge of the Solanae sphere should be an advantage. In addition, we control the gateway to the spheres in Taudewa space. We've built a home, and you fought to preserve it. Now, we need to secure our place among the stars. Yes, the Undine. Very interesting. My security advisors have been looking over the data, and we are all very curious to hear what you and Admiral Tuvok have to say on the matter.
Okay, Pointy.
We are almost ready to begin. Will you complete the final preparations for the conference while I speak to Captain Sean? After that, your assistance in encouraging everyone to take their seats would be appreciated. I must join the Federation.
Captain Sean is one of my favorite NPCs in this game. It's just reminds me of Shran from Enterprise. Although, you know, he's not a racist by calling everybody pink skins, but or bigot, whichever, I don't know. But I suppose towards the end of Enterprise it was a term of endearment towards Archer. Well, yeah. Anywho.
Yes.
Now, this Bajoran just always
I was
seems...
just going. Don't rush me.
Like, seriously? Supposed to be a delegate. No, be more politic about it.
Huh. Yes, I will take my seat.
Yes, roll 45.
I suppose we can begin.
Yes, because we're all on your schedule. I mean, come on. Diplomacy. Oh, yes. Normally I just skip
The
this
Undine
cutscene,
represent a
get
clear
right
and
into the
present
action,
danger
but
to not only the Federation, but also the Klingon Empire and Romulan Republic. The damage done here by a mere handful of ships is clear evidence for the need for cooperation.
With respect, Admiral, the Romulan Republic is quite capable of leading exploration and security measures here, just as we have led efforts to secure the Solanae sphere. My militia...
I find it interesting that the Federation suddenly has concerns about the Undine now. Where was the Federation when the Empire discovered Undine infiltrators in the Alpha Quadrant? Or is the Federation only interested now the Undine threatens something you want?
Given the exceptionally complicated nature of such an ambassador, given what we now know, that was a mistake. The Empire recognized the Undine threat years ago. We didn't.
You admit you are wrong?
The evidence provided by Admiral Tuvok and his team is sound.
Thank you, Captain Sean.
that's why I like Captain
However,
Sean.
dwelling on past mistakes will not solve the problems of the present.
Our fleet stands ready to protect both spheres from the Undine.
The Undine can wait. We have more important business to discuss. Who owns this sphere? I represent a consortium of businessmen on Ferenginar. We are prepared to invest significant venture capital into transforming this sphere into a vacation destination to rival Dyson. I have a proposal of $500,000 bonds. What's that?
Tuvok to Voyager. Report.
A massive fleet of Undine vessels just appeared from a rift. They're setting a course for the gateway.
The Undine. What do they want?
Unknown. Direct to Lisette. Track their course.
Enterprise to Captain Sean. We're receiving a distress signal from Earth's space dock.
Sean to Federation fleet. Red alert. Prepare for immediate departure.
The Federation is our enemy, but the Undine attack like assassins in the night.
I'll crush the comic coup!
A significant
And we're
undine
back.
force is headed for the Sol system. The issue of the spheres, and your people's alliance with the Federation, will be meaningless unless the Undine are stopped. Are you willing to join the fight?
It's kind of annoying that in cutscenes it doesn't show, any of the customization that I have on my ship with the Riemann shields. It just shows the basic look. Yeah, this is a fun battle.
I am picking up several distress calls from across the system. Negative. The subspace relay booster network appears to be offline. I am reading Undine ships attacking Earth space dock, as well as attacks on lunar colonies and the orbital habitat on the far side of Earth.
Agreed. Enterprise will clear the area around the lunar colonies.
Fine. Jirok and I will clear the far side of the planet.
Enterprise will set course for Luna.
The force field and the ascent will lead the fight on the far side of Earth.
Low key at the ah crap! I missed that already. Kind of like what happened to my torpedo spread? I really hate when that happens. Alright, that's one down.
Earth's space dock is taking severe structural damage.
They'll just rebuild it. Material hunting. That's out of the way. Back to blowing shit up. Pew, 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 pew. Merca. Trying to avoid the floating snot bubbles. If you've ever seen a little kid with a snot bubble hanging from their nose, you'll know what I'm talking about. Tethys. Oh shit. Taking a bit of damage. I hate it when they're like so far above me. There's the Tethys. That concludes the space portion.
These ships still in range? There are undine hunting parties on Earth's space dock. We're fighting them, but comms are spotty. I was
Yeah.
lucky to get an external signal working. Any assistance you can spare?
Should I? You trust us on your station? Well, I'm Federation aligned, so why wouldn't they? Okay, what's going on? What the hell? Disconnected.